Yay, I'm back on. It seems like I'm not gonna get any rest, but that's okay. I still have to do what I need to do. I was gonna go hurry up and show you guys about um speaking and getting involved with the case manager that my mom has at the mental institution. Um, as soon as I started trying to record, there was the lady that the bonds lady from the Gary City clerk that was calling on behalf of my mom's case that she had to go to court for because she had a psychotic episode, and I bailed her out, and they took like half of the money. It was crazy. She didn't even break anything. They took half of the money. Well, first of all, they do that a lot to people who are having mental illness so they can get the treatment and the help that they need. So some of that is good. The reason why I bailed her out is because I have seen my mother go into to jail a lot dealing with her psychotic episodes, and it has made the instances worse. Okay, it is a great thing. Let me make this very clear. It is a great thing sometimes when the justice system jumps in, when someone is having a psychotic episode and they cannot get help themselves. Um, and it helps them, but also it can be very defective if they don't get the services that they need, or meaning the right medication. And like I said before, a lot of these places don't have the access to it. You know, if you're dealing with something like a jail cell or people who are dealing with the correctional facility, a lot of those people are not equipped to handle people with mental illness in a way that's going to be more productive to them. It takes a lot of work and a lot of diligence, and someone who has um, the willingness to learn, and the expertise to keep learning and knowing about it. So yeah, so that was the reason why I bailed her out. Um, had it been in an area that I would have known that was a lot better dealing with it and more receptive, I would have just said, hey, keep her in there until she stay. But like I said, I knew that she would probably be isolated, and she would not get the services that she needed. And that's exactly what happened when she was locked up. She ended up, because she was having a psychotic episode and going into psychosis, she was literally locked up without any of her medication, which made it 10 times as worse. And it was harder for her to come back down even when she was getting treatment. And they because when they calm you down, they don't give you the medication that they have. They're not even looking at the charts. The whole thing for them is trying to get you to calm down. So they're going to give you any type of medications. You might have a reaction to it, you might not, even if it's deemed on your file. Like, they know that my mother suffers from illnesses because they have to do that psych evaluation when you go in there. And because she's been in the penal system, they have that. However, they have to do what is necessary. And because they're limited on what they have, they're going to give you whatever it takes to boom, either calm you down or lock you up to the point where you are in psychosis, where you can hurt yourself or hurt others. So, like I said, that was the reason why I literally paid that bond and got her out of there. And the agreement was to have her to go back to the Edgewater, the social service, the mental health place, to get her back a grasp. Um, but what I can say is this: I've seen it. Like I said, I've seen it so many times in that area that it's not working for her. It's not working for her. I'm not to say that they're the worst, the worst mental facility, ever. It's just they have a lack of resources too, because uh they're dealing with the clientele that doesn't really focus on it, even though it's a higher risk of mental illness in those areas, the areas of poverty and things of that nature. But they have the lack of resources and the lack of not only some of the expertise, But the lack of funding, if you're not paying them correctly, a lot of people are not going to want to come and do what is necessary. Some people get burned out, or they have better opportunities. So some of the services are lacking. So yeah. So while I was trying to make this video, the lady, she was supposed to we were supposed to get the money back, and they kept saying that they sent it. Then they said they didn't, and then they did. And it was just a whole bunch of like runaround mess. And it's been over, like I said, she's been out over 2 years, and even the case has been out a whole year, and still no money, no funding, no nothing. So yeah, that's where we're at. It's nothing, no help. So you can understand why I don't want her to go back into that area. Not to say that it's the most horrible area at all, but it's just a lack of services there. It's the people who need it the most, and the people who need it the most are the ones that are least able to get things. That's what I've learned. But I'm only in control over what I can control and what I can do. And what I can do is try to give myself, first of all, give myself the best outcome possible. And not only that, but to give my mom that same opportunity if she wants it. So yeah. But anyhow, I'm about to call her case manager from Reed Mental Health and see where their update is as far as her recovering and as far as her getting back into society. So you guys definitely listen to this, and I'm going to try not to interrupt or put any of my objectives in there, because I want you guys to see what you will have to deal with when you go through this. Okay. So yeah, here it goes. Ta-ta. Okay, Bill, did you do that? Okay. Have to remember.
Thank you for calling Richmond State Hospital. Please listen carefully to the following options.
They say Richmond State
to
Hospital.
speak the name or enter
like
your party's extension, please press 1. To access professional staff scheduling, please press 2. To access nursing department scheduling, please press 3. To access our HR department, please press 4. If you are calling regarding a patient or need assistance, please press 0 for the attendant. Thank you for calling Richmond State Hospital. Please listen carefully to the following options. To speak the name or enter your party's extension, please press 1. To access professional staff scheduling, please press 2. To access nursing department scheduling, please press 3.
Just gonna hit 0.
Wait while I transfer your call.
Richmond State Hospital operator.
Hi, I was calling for case manager Donna Farland.
One moment.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So peppery. Glad I didn't get the cranky guy, because he'd be like, what is going on with his house? Like, do he need a hug? Let's hope she at home.
Hi, you've reached voicemail for Donna McFarland, social worker for units 420 A and B. I'm unable to take your call at this time, but if you leave me a message, I'll get back with you just as soon as I can. Thanks, and have a great day.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, Miss McFarland. This is Belle Dean, Patricia Dean's daughter. I was calling to try to get some updates on her progress. I know that she is currently at the actual hospital dealing with some issues and some complications there, but I just wanted to have some updates on her mental health. So if you do have some time, please contact me back at area code 219-315-9900. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Goodbye. So I'll tell you this: she has not contacted back my mother about her her situation, about her progress. I haven't heard anything about that. I didn't even know she was over A and B. I kind of want to take a visit over there, but I know the regulations for mental hospitals. You cannot have cameras. I don't want to show cameras just to see to keep the security of people and their privacy closed. And I know I'm legally responsible for doing that, so I won't I won't give off that information. However, um, I do want to just get there and see, because like I said before, it's been over 2 weeks and there's no contact about, what's going on with my mom. I thought things were going a little bit better until my mom started retracting on certain things. And the responses that they're saying that was happening um, has not been so. Has not been so whatsoever. So I'm kind of, excuse me, I'm kind of skeptical as to finding out what is really going on that side. Um, yeah, that's one of the things that you have to deal with. All the stress, people don't understand the stress and the worrisome that you have to deal with when these things happen. Just basically, even if everything was flowing the same way, you're still going to have that sense of urgency. You're going to feel nervous because it's things of the unknown, and anything, and because you believe in anything is possible, things can change. Dealing with mental health and all of that, but dealing um with individuals who don't tell you what's really going on, or they only tell you partial, and something is going on, it gives you more of an alert. That's just like you having a parent, and something is wrong with your kid, but you don't know, like people are telling you everything is fine, or and something is going on. They act and their behavior is different, and things are not like they used to be. It's going to give you an alert. That's the same thing that you deal with when you are trying to help people with mental illness, especially if you're giving information. 1 minute is something, it's one thing, then the next second somebody's telling you something else, and it's not consistent. What I can say to do with this is to stay on their behinds. Stay on their behinds, because if you don't, like I said, I've seen too many people drop through the cracks. I've seen far, far, far too many people drop through the cracks. And like I said, my mom is not going to be one. She's not going to be one. So, I think that is about it. I still have some more things I have to do, because I have to definitely adjust a lot of things in my life right now. So, yeah, so I'm gonna get off of here. I bet you as soon as I get off, she gonna want to call again, y'all. Hopefully by then I could have erased some of the things off of my computer, so I can edit and cut out some stuff and not have it so live. But I'm gonna get off of here. Hopefully something I said or done will help you on your journey. Please stay tuned to Journey to Jerusalem, and thank you so very much. Bye.